no-show here in your Outlaw feature event. So 20 times around, we get underway in our A-Mains. Well, drivers tapping tires at the back of the field. Everybody sorts it out here. Battle up front. It's Kris Carroll leading on your opening lap. A game of inches right now between him and Peter Smith. Smith working that top side, trying to keep pace with the Dragonfly Aviation number 36 right now. As they work to the back straightaway. Smith with another good run off of the top of 2, but the caution light's going to come on. The 29, Blake Scott. So Carroll going to bring it back to green. And 2 laps officially in. Peter Smith trying to keep momentum with him now. Not quite as close a run as he had going behind him. They'll battle it out for the 3rd spot. Sorrells on the 57 inside of the 1 of Johnny Bolin right now. Bolin working top side. A little bit of a misstep there. Got the car kind of tweaked sideways for a second. That's going to allow the 57 to make his way by. Carroll adjusting his line now. He's gone from the bottom to the top. In 3 and 4, he goes back to the bottom of turns 1 and 2. So far, keeping the New Mexico racer at bay. Not getting much more than about a car length or 2 away as the caution light continues to haunt the 29. A little bit better restart this time for the 08. In fact, a much better restart. He'll look for the race lead as they came around. Not able to get there in time, though. Kris Carroll going to fend him off. Has to load up and regather his thoughts here. That's going to open the door for the 57. Cameron Sorrells now looking for the runner-up position. Smith able to hold him for the moment. We'll come around to the front straightaway. As they're battling, though, Kris Carroll got the best advantage he's had so far in this one. As Sorrells not done with the 08, still looking to try to get second away from him. Behind them, Johnny Bolin trying to hold on to the 4th position. Guile chasing him right now as they'll roll into turns 3 and 4. Outside 57, inside 08. 57 had it going into 3, loses it at a 4. And Sorrells has to get the car back underneath him there. Does so. Now he'll try to reel in the New Mexico driver. As Kris Carroll, he's pretty much set sail on this one. Has nearly a straightaway right now. And the Dragonfly Aviation number 36. Smith getting just a tick of breathing room now as they slide it up in that 3rd spot. Bolin trying to come after the 57. Unsuccessful thus far as they'll come to 2 to go. Leader, meanwhile, he's going to come around to the white flag. On the back straightaway one more time here in your Outlaw feature event. Checkered flag will greet Kris Carroll in the 36. Battle for second up into number 4. We'll go to the 08 of Peter Smith. And Limonati, your top 10 starters as we go back to green. Field off and running. They will peel through turns 3 and 4. Lap number 1, it'll be the 27 of Jace McIntosh with the lead. 3 wide for a moment to the back straightaway. Turner and Hinton all right there as they work to the bottom side of turns 3 and 4. Leader to the outside. Here comes Hinton. Chelby Hinton in the 28. Picked up the win last night as we've got hard contact here on the front straightaway. As we get ready to go back to green. McIntosh, Hinton, Carroll, Turner, Hayes. Be your top 5 as we get back after it here. Working top side in 3 and 4, bottom side in 1 and 2. Opposite lines of what we've seen the last 2 days. At Creek, it was top of 1 and 2, bottom of 3 and 4. That bottom of 3 and 4 working nicely for Shelby Hinton right now. 0.054 seconds. Difference between your top 2 drivers last time by. Now 3 cars at it. Kris Carroll shown second at the line by 46 hundredths. Goes to the outside in 5. Trying to pick up another one here and has something to say about it. Works to the inside. Goes back after Jace McIntosh on the 27. All 3 drivers rip to the back straightaway. 27 top. 28 low. 5K chasing. As your top 3 drivers, 3 wide to the back straightaway for a moment. Jace McIntosh, his speed week off to a rough start. Now going to get shuffled back to third. Kris Carroll going to shoot the gap, and he's going to take over the race lead. Kris Carroll up to the lead now, going to start to put some distance between himself and the battle for second. Jace McIntosh holds on to it. Shelby Hinton coming after him on the outside. Here comes the 28 once again. Hinton now with a run to the front straightaway. Back into the runner-up spot. A couple of drivers hooking bumpers. That was the 0-2 and the 14 in the middle of the pack. They get it sorted out. We continue green here. Shelby Hinton with a good run to the back straightaway off of the top of 1 and 2. Goes top shelf in 3 and 4 with a run to the front side of the speedway at the line. Has it by 2400s. Carroll coming back to the inside, though. Kris Carroll going to retake the race lead to the back straightaway. Shelby Hinton is there. They work off at turn number 4. Now they're going to swap lines into turns 1 and 2. Here comes the 28 with a slide. He's got it. Best advantage Hinton has had in this battle so far, as he'll bounce her sideways a little bit at the exit of turn number 4. Kris Carroll not able to capitalize now. Goes for the slide at 1 and 2. We're at it again, boys, as they work into turns at 3 and 4. On the outside rolls the 5. On the inside rolls the 28. Carroll back to the top spot by 1/10 of a second. Shelby Hinton to the inside. This track, fantastic. They can pass top, they can pass bottom, and they're using every square inch of it right now. Now up to the top side, your top 3. In fact, your top 4 drivers are going to ride. 3 drivers just about nose to tail now. 2 of them going to peel off and diamond through turns 3 and 4. That was second and third, Hinton and Hayes. Frank Flood sitting in the 4th spot. Chris Cochran, the 3W, right now running out your top 5. Shelby Hinton back all over your race leader to the front straightaway. Has it by 3800ths of a second. Next time by, a handful going to be shown to the field. We've got 5 to go. They're crossing it up. Shelby Hinton's going to hold on to it. Shelby Hinton now, just a little bit of breathing room on the back straightaway. Kris Carroll regrouping. Will try to reel back in the 28. Works bottom to top in 1 and 2. Hinton working top to middle now. Runs right to the middle, then brings it down to the bottom of the exit to number 4. Best advantage he's had so far, 0.6 of a second. He will work to the back straightaway, working lap number 23. This time, it's going to be 2 to go. Kris Carroll's not out of it. He'll work down to the bottom of turns 1 and 2. Shelby Hinton, like a rocket to the back straightaway, though. Going to come around this time to the white flag. Slower traffic looming in front of your leaders. Will they make it there, though, as they work into turns 3 and 4. Checker flag going to fly in this one for the second night in a row. He's going to victory lane. Shelby Hinton, your winner in 28. In open wheel racing. Work off at turn number 4 as we're green. And we're going to stack them up on the start. Off at turn number 4. Back to green. Sauer in the 10. Going to lead him to the back straightaway. McCutcheon chasing on the inside in 5. They'll come around on lap number 1. It'll be the 10 showing the way. McCutcheon back after him on the inside of 1 and 2. Can't quite get there in time. Scout Spraggins had 3rd. Now it's going to be the 15. Brody Brown, he's going to take the spot away. Spraggins back to 4th. The 73 of McDougal. Your top 5 right now. Keep an eye at the front of the field, though. McCutcheon coming after your leader. Little bit of a bobble by Sauer. And that's exactly what the lead's going to do. It's going to Sauer for him. He's going to fall to second. McCutcheon's going to go to the top spot. The Sundown recovery, number 5. Takes over the race lead. Sauer chasing in second. Brown in 3rd. McDougal in 4th. Spraggins getting shuffled back to 5th. Jet Nunley in the 33. Again, he's gone to victory lane twice this week. He started deep in the field in this one. Started 17th. He's marched his way up into the top 5. As McCutcheon now having a little bit of trouble getting by a slower machine. The 1P and Mackenzie Potter are going to hold up the 5 and the 10 and try to capitalize off of turn number 4. Run for the lead, can't get there. Sauer up top, McCutcheon down to the bottom. They battle side by side in front of your leader. Now McCutcheon have to vacate the top. He's going to go to the outside. Rolls to the middle. On the back bumper. Now Sauer. He'll look to the bottom. He'll look for the race lead. Sauer back to the top spot. McCutcheon coming after him with the back straightaway. Brody Brown watching it all as he's closing in now. On the outside, Sauer trying to get a run. Cannot clear the slower cars. And now here comes Brody Brown. Brown up in a second. Oh, look out. Contact. First and second get tangled up. And the lead is going to be gifted to Brody Brown. Brody Brown in the 15. He started 6th. He leads. He maintains a half-track advantage on the back straightaway, .993 over Nunley right now. As they'll start to find the closing laps, the back of the field starting to come into view. See if the slower car has any play on this one. Brody down to the bottom, going to be held up for just a moment as they come to 2 to go. 22 steps out of the line, the 15 now. He will roll by, puts a lap car between him and Nunley as they work into 3 and 4. White flag going to come out this time. Onto the back straightway. They'll find turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Checker flag going to drop for the first time on the lot in Oklahoma. Driver Brody Brown wins in restricted. 25 trips around the Port City Raceway. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy because it's showtime. Off and running A-Class going to come around to click off lap number 1. It'll be Ruschenberg in the 26 showing the way. One of Mullen chasing as they work into turns at 3 and 4. On the outside, on the inside, it's the 11J. Jed Hayes going to roll up into the second spot. Here comes Chris Carroll in the 36. Carroll already picking up 1 win here tonight, trying to make it 2 as they work around to the bottom of turns 3 and 4. He'll sneak the spot away from the 1. Mullen back to 4th. And it will be the 11 of Chris Cochran running in 5th. McIntosh in 6th. Barnes, Guile, Bolf, and Wake. Your top 10. Oh, look out. Carroll goes in, digs the right rear down into the track, and upside down he goes. We got another one upside down over in turn number 1. So a pair of drivers upside down. The 36 hooks and turns it down into the infield over in turn number 2. McIntosh in 6, Barnes, Guile, Wake, and Bolf. Your top 10 as we go back to green. Field off and running top to bottom at both ends of the Port City Raceway here on the restart. Ruschenberg up on the top of the speedway in 1 and 2. Hayes following, both drivers working a little high on the racetrack. That time, though, the 11 turned him more towards the middle. Goes back to the cushion over in 1 and 2. Bolin working the gutter line right now as Hayes starting to diamond 3 and 4. Doing some I-30 stuff out there. Top of 1 and 2. Top of 3, bottom of 4. 1.3 seconds last time, 1.0 seconds. So he's making up a little bit of time. See if he can keep it up here as Ruschenberg continues to rally the top of the racetrack. 1.0 seconds, now 1.2 seconds. Ruschenberg now down to the bottom. Puts a slide on the slower machine, gets by Smith here on the front straightaway. Couple of lap cars between himself and the 11 now. Ruschenberg navigating traffic with another slide off of turn number 4. Disposes of the 38K of Jackson Conkle to put him a lap down. As Jed Hayes throwing it in deep, trying to go after the lap cars. Now goes after your race leader, Corbin Ruschenberg. Just about had unwanted company. As we're going to have one slowing over in turns 1 and 2. Oh, leaders coming up and they're hard on the brakes. And Jed Hayes for a second looked like he was going to go right in the back of the 36. Single file up at turn number 4 past the cone. Underway, here comes Hayes for the lead. Can't get it. As they're 3 wide behind him for the 3rd spot on the inside, rolls the 81 of Frank Flood. Flood going to take over 3rd. Does he have enough to get to 2nd here as we work to 4 to go this time? They will chase the 26 of Ruschenberg around to the front straightaway. They're side by side for 2nd. It will be Hayes by 21/100ths of a second at the line, but it's going to be Flood on the back straightaway. Never mind. Caution lights come on. 4 laps to go. Hayes around the bottom of the restart. Flood going to look a little bit lower than him as they work to the back straightaway. Now 11 to the outside, 81 to the inside. The chase is on with 3 to go. Ruschenberg on the top. Frank Flood on the bottom. They'll work into 3 and 4 this time. It'll be 2 to go. Next time, white flag coming. Frank Flood around the hub of the racetrack. Pulls side by side with the 26. Ruschenberg down to the bottom. Going to pinch off the 81. Leaves the bottom open just enough, and Flood's going to muscle his way by. Frank Flood up into the race lead as they came around to the white flag. Working to the back straightaway for the final time. If Ruschenberg wants it, he'll have to come and get it, but he will not. Frank Flood's going to win it. Frank Flood and the 81.